Episode 8 starts as Hashina requests permission to remove the limiter on his suit, unleashing his full combat power of 92. With deadly intent, he aims to eliminate Kafka, who has transformed into Kaiju number 8. Kafka, conflicted and not wanting to harm Hashina, hesitates to engage fully. However, Hashina, undeterred by Kafka's internal struggle, strikes swiftly, leaving Kafka severely wounded. Kafka quickly realizes that unless he takes this battle seriously, he won't survive. Hashina's speed far outmatches Kafka's, despite Kafka's superior strength. The realization hits Kafka hard. Hashina might not be stronger, but his speed and precision make him a formidable opponent. Hashina's movements are almost superhuman, darting around with such velocity that Kafka struggles to track his attacks. Another swift slash from Hashina cuts deep into Kafka's body, exposing his core. Kafka, desperate to understand the nature of Hashina's attacks, finds a place to stand his ground and regenerate. This is the first time Kafka has had to regenerate such significant damage, and he quickly learns that the process drains his stamina drastically. Hashina remains relentless, his surprise evident as he attacks with full power, yet the Kaiju holds him off. This revelation suggests that Kafka possesses at least a fortitude level of 8. However, the way Kafka fights is unlike any Kaiju Hashina has encountered. Despite this, Hashina is confident that if he can ensure Kafka cannot counter his next attack, he will prevail. Charging his blades to full power, Hashina releases an energy wave aimed directly at Kafka. Realizing the imminent danger, Kafka attempts to evade but is unable to completely escape, resulting in his leg being severed. The brief moment of immobility caused by the loss of his leg gives Hashina the opportunity to close in for the kill. He strikes at Kafka's core, only to be shocked when Kafka's body grows a set of teeth, stopping the blade from penetrating his core. Charging up one of his powerful punches, Kafka aims for the ground instead of Hashina, creating a massive shockwave that kicks up dust and obscures Hashina's vision. Kafka vanishes into the night. Disappointed in himself for failing to subjugate Kaiju number 8, Hashina calls Mina on the radio to report the situation. Meanwhile, Kikoru is deep in thought about Kafka. Despite Kafka saving her during the exam, she grapples with the reality of him being a Kaiju. Kafka, having returned to his human form, approaches Kikoru. He expresses concern for Ichikawa and Aru, who are seriously injured. Kikoru reassures him that they are under the care of the defense force and will recover quickly with the advanced medical technology. As the team wraps up their mission, Hashina remains troubled by his encounter with Kaiju number 8. Mina, noticing his unusual distress, captures the moment with a picture, knowing how rare it is to see him upset. Hashina reflects on the fight, noting that despite its power, Kaiju number 8 fought in a way that seemed almost human, deliberately avoiding fatal blows. Mina reminds him regardless of Kaiju's behavior, their duty is to neutralize any Kaiju threat. Elsewhere, Kaiju number 9, in human form, encounters a man on the road. The man, irritated, demands that he move out of the way. Instead, Kaiju number 9 transforms, terrifying the man before devouring him. Assuming the man's identity, Kaiju number 9 drives away, planning his next move to kill Kafka. At the hospital, Ichikawa awakens to find Kafka and Kikoru by his side. They are relieved to see him awake, and Ichikawa thanks Kafka for saving him. However, Aru, who is also in the room, questions why Kafka is receiving thanks when it was Kaiju number 8 who saved them. Kikoru quickly fabricates a story, attributing Ichikawa's gratitude to Kafka's identification of the spores on the mushroom Kaiju, which was crucial in their battle. Aru accepts this explanation, though he remains curious about the Kaiju's motives. Upon their discharge, the team celebrates their first successful mission with a surprise party. The highlight is the finest A5 Wagyu beef, courtesy of Isomo, heir to Japan's leading anti-Kaiju technology company. Hashina observes the team's interactions, noting their arguments as they discuss the mission, seeing it as a valuable learning experience for future improvements. During the event, Isomo has a private conversation with a chef, revealing strained family relations. Kaguri, overhearing, respects their privacy and continues to the bathroom. Later, Hashina commends Kafka for his contributions, promoting him to a full member of the defense force. Kafka, under Mina's watchful eye, accepts the promotion with pride but remains cautious. Late at night, Kafka finds Hashina training rigorously. Hashina explains his resolve to defeat Kaiju number 8, reflecting on his initial mistake of underestimating the enemy. As Hashina heads back to the main office, a new threat looms, a humanoid kaiju preparing an attack with an aerial fleet. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for upcoming recaps and showdowns.